Okay, I'm hearing I want you back, but I don't know what to do. Alright, let's just have one card. Delay, yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's a delay here. That's what I'm going to look into. That somebody wants you back. Somebody has made a mistake, you know, but there's a delay. They don't know what to do. It's almost like another group of people are possibly restricting this. Let's just have one more. Ah, yeah, there was betrayal and dishonesty. Okay, so there's another group of people, I feel today, that know that you were betrayed and that someone was very dishonest with you, okay, who might be involved in all of this somehow, like almost an energy of your ex not knowing whether they'd be run out of town. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Whether they would be run out of town. They want you back, okay, but they're scared of the, almost like I heard the word reception committee, okay? Like a reception committee, like not just you, there's other people. There's other people that would have things, who'd want to speak their mind, okay? Who would want to speak their mind. So let's get into this a little bit deeper. I'll take some more from this deck. Just while I'm shuffling though, I hope you're okay. I hope you're well. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video, links in the description box. All the readings on the website and the free relationship report as well. And thank you for all your support and your comments. I do read all my comments and I send you so much love. And big hugs as well, especially those of you going through a really tough time at the moment. So let's have a look at this person. I just think they feel they wouldn't be made welcome. Okay, they wouldn't be made welcome. Yeah, they want to confess to you. Okay, they want to confess to you. Give me something on this delay, please. Right, they want to confess, they want a fresh start and a reset. But I feel they know they're going to have to do this very slowly because they won't be welcome. I get the feeling today that there are people around you who would be shocked if you and your ex got back together. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now your ex feels that they have unconditional love for you, okay? But it's all to do with this betrayal and dishonesty and the way that the relationship ended. That is the delay, okay? Now your ex is feeling very trapped and frustrated. Yeah, they are. It's that energy where they almost have got the finger over the send button. Someone types something out or they rehearse a conversation and they're just about to go, and then they remember how they betrayed you and what they did to you. Okay. You have a group of very protective people around you, okay? And I feel this people, it might just be one person, but or maybe more, who were shocked at what happened to you, okay? Any more, please? They want to express their love. Yeah, they're madly in love with you. You know, your ex definitely wants to say something about this betrayal. Yeah, they want your forgiveness. They want to apologise. Your ex is going to try and apologise. But are they? Are they actually going to have the courage to come forward because of what they did? They've got to face themselves, you know. They've got to face themselves. Yeah, all right then. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they ran off. Okay. They lied. Yeah, they took themselves off. Did they travel? Did they move somewhere else? Or did you find out they'd been travelling, or when they were supposed to be travelling and doing one thing, they were actually doing something else? Okay, I feel that during the relationship you were being lied to about their whereabouts. Okay. Yeah, their ego. They have big ego, but there's definitely something getting in the way of this reconciliation. It's not just the ego for me today, okay? I feel the people that are protective over you possibly feel this ex is fake, okay? Your ex's energy at time could be a bit of a show off. Maybe they just like to, you know, just an expression, flash the cash, that kind of energy. But I feel what came to light when you separated, that when it all came out about their lies, it was quite shocking. Okay, that's really what I'm getting today. That it was quite shocking, and other people were shocked at the way that you were treated. Okay? Oh dear me, excuse me. Some water in a minute, I think. Yeah, you were caused a lot of stress. There was also an energy around you of a fake friend or a fake person that pretended to like you, but all along they were feathering their nest, I just heard. Feathering a nest, making their own nest, whilst being your friend. This split up caused a lot of fireworks. And you know, sometimes when, this is what I've got today, when people split up and they divide into camps, you know, I feel that's what's happened here. And your ex, as much as they want to confess, they want your forgiveness, they want to apologise, they're terrified. They're terrified of the reception they'll get. Okay? And because of their ego, it's almost like they don't want to hear it. I feel they'd hear it from you, but they know it wouldn't just be you, okay? Because they made a lot of lies up. They told you things, and I just feel today they were never quite where they said they were. Okay, they were never quite where they said they were. Right, let's have a look at their environment, and then I'm just going to go to the best possible outcome. What they're going to do? Are they actually going to do anything, or are they just going to sit on the fence? What's in their environment, please? Okay, Three of Swords. They're heartbroken, but also it can talk a third party, right? And the Three of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I think there possibly was a third party here, but it's not working out. It was one of those situations where, you know, kid in a sweet shop, and then there's only so many sweets you can eat before you realise you've left the best thing you ever had behind. Okay? The relationship they're in at the moment isn't particularly what they're portraying it to be. For me, this card can also talk about you might hear of them socialising, whoever they're with, going on holiday, photos, social media, but underneath it all, it's not. It's disappointing. And I think they really regret breaking up with you to go into this relationship. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. They're very sad. They're just not in love with this anymore. They're not in love with the situation they're in, okay? It's not rocking their boats, and they want to talk to you. But I'm going to just see how they're going to do anything, because they hurt you. You know, and the people around you will feel they've got your best interests at heart, okay, because of the betrayal and all the loneliness that they caused you, and just the disappointment and the sadness, you know. Right, let's just get to it, shall we? Let's just see. Let's just see. What are they going to do? Are they coming back or aren't they? Yeah, they will eventually. 8 of Wands. It'll be very sudden, very unexpected. Out the blue, you will get a message. 8 of Wands quite often speaks of social media communication. I also tend to use like your messengers in there as well. However you send messages, can also mean emails. It also means travel. So if they're at a distance from you, they will be travelling back. Are they coming back into your hometown? Okay. They're going to do it, but they're really anxious. You're rent-free in their head, okay? You are literally rent-free in their head now. They're going over all the old messages, reading through that, maybe photos, maybe letters you wrote to each other, emails, and you're just in their head. So they're going to do something about it, okay? Only thing, bottom of the deck, they're very obsessed with you. The unknown is the devil. Bear that in mind, okay? What's clarifying it? Yeah. The devil really speaks. You two have never really let go of each other, even though all of this has happened. Now, it can speak of toxicity, okay, but it can just also speak of someone who's quite materialistic as well. So the devil is here. So bear that in mind. What is that devil about, please? Clarifying it. Ah, that makes sense now. No, that's you. See, that queen there for me, the Queen of Pentacles for me, always talks about a person. Doesn't mean female, male, female, or however you identify. It means that they are still obsessed by the person who they were with. So let me just make this easier. For me, this card can mean that if somebody leaves wife, husband, whoever they leave, long-term relationship, that kind of energy, and goes into a third party, it is always the wife, the husband, or the long-term relationship or the civil partnership that they will eventually come back to. The bond isn't breakable, and it always usually means that the karmic third party loses the game. Okay, so they will be back. They're nervous, they are scared, they're anxious, but I feel that they're going to get up one day and realise that they're going to give it a go. They're going to try. They're going to try the hand, okay? They're going to try the hand. So be prepared for this, all right? Because, like I say, specific today, there's this other people that will have something to say. In fact, let me see, what are other people's opinions on this, please? What would other people's opinions be on this? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Other people would possibly see you as going into that card, like into that situation. So they would feel that maybe you would be left out in the cold again, that it could bring financial implications, that... But also I'm hearing, I'm just looking at the image, that they just wouldn't be happy, really. That they might... You see this card, right? You've got 2 people pushed out, not welcome. Okay? I'm just going to say it. I don't feel they would be very welcoming. Okay? I don't think they'd be very welcoming. So I'll leave that with you. Be prepared, because this will happen. Let's just have one more. Timing, yeah, King of Cups, they're coming back in. Okay, timing, cups of the summer normally. I feel cups are normally the summer months, so just be prepared. I'll leave it with you. I love you very much. Look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.